What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Caesar, I should cue.
Oh, so okay, that was off to an awkward start. What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? This is Green Link,
And this is Purple Link. And with us, we have a special guest, Shadow Link.
he's really in the shadows.
Yeah, hi.
Aren't we all? Anyways, we are here with the, I guess you could say the real first episode, because he wants to ignore the previous one, of Green and Purple Link's Hangouts. And we're going to be playing some Hyrule Warriors, starting off with the prequel chapter that was just released via DLC. So, Caesar, you want to go more in depth with that, since you are the Hyrule Warriors aficionado of all three of us?
Basically, there were 5 new scenarios added to the Legend mode, and basically these 5 new scenarios basically are about Sia, about the tale of Sia, basically of how she had the 2 villains that joined her, and basically of how she basically got Zen to be on her side and curing him as well, and the last one, which is basically of how Ganondorf was still trying to get the Triforce of power from her, but Lana, well, I probably should have mentioned that, it would probably be spoiler, but basically the 5 new stuff that were added basically shows more of the story mode from the CS side.
Okay.
So and basically,
So the origin of the villain.
And basically these 2 that are here basically come before the first what was originally the first mission in story mode.
Alrighty. So, with no time to waste, pretty much get this started. Now, are you going to be doing 1-player or 2-player for the origin?
Oh, I mean, we could do 2. I mean, if you want to join.
I don't know, how would it work, since you technically only have, 1 character to deal with?
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
You know what, you should probably do 1-player for this instance.
okay. So
And then later on, we'll just do 2.
Alright, so this one will just be me, ladies and gentlemen.
Alrighty. So we're going to be playing as Sia in her first, I guess you could say, adventure. The Scepter of Time. And this is your golden scepter, with which you rule!
The goodness driven from her heart, Sia opened the gate of souls, summoned the vast force of monsters to Hyrule. Ganondorf's spirit counseled that her attack must be swift and devastating if she was to be victorious. However, controlling an army would require a commander, and Sia realized she would need a powerful warrior to serve as her general. The perfect candidate came readily to mind, the Dragon Knight of the Eldin Caves. If he could be made to serve, such a creature would easily be able to command her minion's obedience. Sia wasted no time. She immediately set out for the Eldin Caves in search of her new champion.
And then everything changed when the Fire Nation attacked. That's literally what it looks like every time I see that map. And when I hear that voice, because it sounds so much like Katara's in the intro. And we have the cave where Aang and Katara kissed in. It's kind of sad defeating these guys.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
Yep. If you let these guys defeat you, then there won't be a game. And you just wasted like $60. So I kind of like how they have a narrator to do the whole cutscene things in between the different levels. The thing is, though, is that they have these characters, use subtitles to describe their dialogue and everything, but they don't hire actual voice actors to voice them.
Sorry. The reason I've been talking is because I've been holding your breath for a little while.
It's alright.
Should we mention that the soldiers that assist you are useless.
They don't.
They use like freaking wooden swords practically. They
the
can
same
never kill
sword
a
that we
thing.
started with in the NES game.
They can never kill a thing.
They literally just stand there. I mean, at least sometimes they
It's
attack.
like they might as well just be tickling them.
I mean, at least sometimes they do kill the enemies. Like last time me and Susan played the game, one of the soldiers I witnessed, they actually finished off one of the enemies, but that took them like 15 minutes to do. Because both the enemies and the soldiers, they're just looking at each other like a staring contest. They're like, like that the entire time.
One thing that's nice, a lot of stuff happening on the screen, yet it's
Yeah.
still 60 frames per second.
When you play 2-player, it drops down to 30.
Yeah, but, you know, it makes sense.
Yeah.
It's like in Mario Kart 8 when you play with 4 people.
Come Smash Brothers, we have 8 players, no lag.
And it'll still be at 60 with 8?
Yep.
Damn. It's crazy.
Yeah, people have played the game with 8 players on at this event in San Francisco. They confirmed it's still 60.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Why is Nintendo like one of the few who actually care about that?
They actually care about
The frame
games
rate?
and the frame rates.
It's like half the fucking games for
Like,
PS4 and
they-
Xbox One are at 30.
They put the game before the frame rate, and then they make sure the frame rate is freaking good.
One of the few devs who are, besides Nintendo, that actually, the console devs anyway, that care about frame rates, Naughty Dog at least, so it's that. That's about it that I can remember. MLG Pearl Caesar at Hyrule Warriors.
It's gonna have his own baseball card. Caesar, question. When you put it at a higher difficulty, do the enemies do something?
Or when you put it at a higher difficulty, is it just like more split spongy enemies, or is it like actual death? Like, do they just make the health bars bigger?
You just die as soon as you start walking.
Like, do they actually, like, make the enemies have better strategies, or is it just like, oh, you'll die quicker and they take more hits?
Yeah, like on hero mode, they do have more health and they do require more hits to take to defeat them.
Oh, she
But they
summons,
don't really do anything different.
she summons Shadow Links.
She summons me!
She summons clones of you.
Well, really Darkling, but we got
Alright, you know. Potato, potato.
Eric, I think you have a new wife.
What?
And
That just automatically makes her my wife.
And this one actually wants you. Because she has 4 of you.
It's not, well, hey, look. I don't even know how to rebuke that. Would that really count as her wanting me, though? I mean, she's just using me to kill people. Or kill things.
Well, she has to take you out of her dress. Doesn't this look like the exact same cave that Annie the Guitar kissed in?
Oh my god.
Except the bombs being there.
Except for the bombs. That's a pretty big difference.
And I'm sure Eric remembers this guy.
It's a hand. Oh,
That's a hand. Oh.
that's creepy.
How does he eat?
How's
doesn't even know where he's going.
eating? He can't eat a bowl of cereal. It's like he goes like, he misses it.
Yeah, he's like, he has
drinks
to
the
close
orange-
his eyes to open
He
his
eats the
mouth.
orange juice itself.
He's never able to eat anything. He just makes a mess.
Yeah. Maybe that's why he's evil, because he's pissed off. He just wants to take his
That
anger
makes
out.
sense. I like villains that are just evil because they're mad. It's a nice change of pace. Remember How to Train Your Dragon 2 was just like, yeah, I just want to fucking plunge and just kill,
Everyone.
pillage, you know.
Pillager.
Literally, one of the lines from How to Train Your Dragon 2 from the villain was, ah! That was it. That was one of the lines. Just him screaming because he's so mad.
Ah! I forgot to add the toy in my Happy Meal!
Uh-oh.
Where the fuck is
Yeah.
my toothless toy?
I will make you my bitch.
Confirmed. Caesar will make someone his bitch by whipping them
Sand-
repeatedly.
A sand bitch.
That's exactly what she's.
I can totally see Caesar as a Saints Row character.
Okay. I'll take that as a compliment, I guess.
It's a good
It's a
game,
good
so
compliment.
yeah, that is a compliment. It's not like I said, man, I can totally see Caesar in Right to Hell Retribution. No.
I can totally see Caesar in Sonic 06.
Oh god. Don't even.
So don't even joke about that. Remember when Isaac found like a bag full of
Oh,
games?
that video, yeah, that
Yeah,
he put on his channel. One of them had like Sonic 06 in
And
it.
it's just like, fuck this, I'm not even looking at it anymore.
The unspeakable!
The unspeakable. The fucking unspeakable.
Like, I thought they were... And like, that would have been cool if they had the actual games inside, though. You could like trade it into GameStop for the credit.
Yeah. Oh, you'll get.
Or even better, just eBay, because GameStop you get like very little credit. I traded in like one of my 5Ds games, and I ended up getting only like $10 out of it, out of like the 40 that my cousin spent on it. So, because I already had the game,
Oh, that reminds me.
and I ended up buying TMNT Smash Up because of it.
One of my old friends from high school, he told me this one crazy story. So, a friend of his that I didn't know, he bought Halo Combat Evolved Anniversary, you know, the remade Halo CE for 360, when it was brand new. But he never opened it. He never even took off the plastic. He just never got around to playing it. So a week later, he's just like, I'm just gonna sell it because I honestly don't have the time. I'm too busy with like life to even play it. So he just wants to go back and return it. He goes back and he's like, yeah, sorry, we won't take it because you haven't opened it yet. Like, you haven't opened the plastic. He's like,
Isn't that a good thing?
it is, but he's like, are you kidding me? It's just like, you gotta open the plastic. And it's just like, alright, fine. He opens the plastic in front of him, and then the guy's like, alright, I'll give you like $10. When it was brand new, and he spent like $40 to $60 on it.
You can get like 10 times more for that on eBay.
He literally didn't even open the case, and yet he only got like $10.
He could have just saved that, and then it would have become like a rarity because it's not open.
It's so, I hate GameStop for shit like that.
Fuck GameStop, man. They do a lot of shit wrong.
Remember when they wanted to sell used DLC? How does that work?
How the hell does that work?
How would that work?
Oh, how do you sell used
Used DLC. I mean, what the hell?
That's not possible. It works for one game only.
It's just like, oh yeah, I'm gonna sell this DLC, and then someone else will buy it used.
Like, yeah, I'll sell my alternate costume for Spider-Man. Yeah, people are totally gonna want that.
Yeah, you imagine like selling DLC for a fighting game which has a shit ton of DLC,
Like, oh yeah,
skins and stuff.
I don't need this patch anymore. I'll just trade it into GameStop. See if someone else wants it.
I don't need the Beach Bum pack from GTA Online. I'll just give it to someone else.
Alright, but bombed you.
Screw that. Who needs the DLC map?
Speaking of GTA 5, can't wait for that to come out on next gen and on PC in January.
Oh, no, I've been waiting so long, like, for them to announce that.
Have you seen the things? They announced like the exclusives you get when you import your character, because you can import it. Let's say you play on 360, you can import that to a PS4
I love
or a
that feature.
PC if you want because of Rockstar Social Club.
Yeah, I love that feature that they do for some of the games. Like, you can transfer stuff from different versions even though on different consoles. It's almost like Skylanders in a way. You can just use the same figure and everything. So you can transfer your character to a different console.
It's great.
That's
because
really nice.
I know a lot of
Convenient.
people, a lot of my friends were primarily 360, but with the next gen, they're more for PS4.
I would agree.
So it's just like, now they don't have to worry about that when they get the next gen version. Or neither do I, because I want the PC version.
No.
And the cool thing is, if you do that, you get exclusives. You get like extra missions, extra guns, extra vehicles.
You get like your character's Megastone.
You get a new blimp and everything. It's crazy.
Is it like a permanent transfer or is it like a
You can still play with the old version.
Oh, so it's pretty much
Like if you, I don't know why you would, but if you wanted to go back and play the 360 version, you could.
So you could copy it.
Yeah, you can basically just keep playing it.
Well, there's still gonna be some people who will play the 360.
Yeah,
I don't know.
What I'm saying is like, would you play the 360 version again if you have the PS4 version,
True, yeah.
or the one, or a PC version?
Yeah,
But I think they still allow you to do that if you want. I don't know. I just personally, I don't know. I'd never do that, but It's there. If you
Yeah.
want to.
You want to see any differences between the different versions of
Nope.
graphical quality? And all
There's
that.
already some comparisons of that, like with PS3 and PS4 when they showed it at that last conference, and it's already way better. Much more cars, more detail and everything. The water looks better. A lot more wildlife in the forest areas.
Does your character no longer look like a ragdoll?
Yes. Oh man, the lights just look way better. Draw distance is a lot better too. Remember in GTA when you're driving, just shit appears.
Yeah.
Damn, Caesar, you've killed 1459.
Jesus, murderer.
And I'm dancing like I've never danced before.
That is so well.
I think I may be in tiny trouble.
You're out of touch. I'm out of time.
Bedrooms. Dinettes. Oh yeah, you can find them at the market.
Look at all these enemies on the screen.
Hyrule. It's just like any mall. Oh yeah, come shop with us at the free market. Hyrule.
Solo from my. When's your single coming out?
I don't know. It keeps getting delayed.
It keeps getting delayed. It'll come out eventually. Here's
Ho-
Soldier
hopefully-
Boy's coming back.
Hopefully before CDs die.
Did you hear Soldier Boy is coming
I
back?
know.
Anyone remember that guy?
That was.
I thought he died.
That shit was everywhere. Like when
That was everywhere
the
in middle
Super
school,
came
and I
out.
hated it. I fucking hated it. That was
They
awful.
play. My friends played it all the time, like on Optimum Free on Demand.
This is the worst songs ever.
And then they kept making spin-offs like Batman, like Crank That Batman, Crank That
Oh.
Spider-Man.
I'd rather listen to Friday than Soldier Boy.
At least Rebecca Black is like, you know, like she gives a shit.
At least there's more than one lyric for like half the song.
At least she wrote the song, yeah.
Just like, what the hell?
There was this Hotel Mario intro where it was like, and you gotta help us, and they put Soldier Boy's face over Luigi.
Oh shit. Let's watch out.
I was trying to push the keyboard.
You know, I gotta say, I regret doubting Nintendo with their whole financial troubles.
They're getting dirty, yeah.
Considering that Bayonetta 2 is probably gonna end up being a lot of
Did
people's game of the year.
Did you hear like about that news recently that because of Bayonetta and Smash Brothers that Mario Kart, like a lot of
And
these
Mario Kart 8 and Hyrule Warriors.
skyrocket.
It's just
Yeah.
big.
And Hyrule Warriors.
Bayonetta 2 has been getting
The games are finally
amazing
here.
reviews.
They're finally here.
Bayonetta 2 for Wii U is one of the best deals ever because you get 2 games in one. You get the original.
And you get the original, yeah. That's why I want it so badly when I get a Wii U.
And everyone who's played Bayonetta 2 is just like, yeah, this is amazing. Buy it.
It's literally like DMC on Wii U.
It's been getting so many good reviews, just like across the board.
Nintendo should just buy. They should just buy Platinum at this point.
I don't know if I say that because that means I have to buy everything Nintendo, because you know they're releasing Scalebound on Xbox One.
Yeah, true.
They made Metal Gear Rising on 360 and PS3 and
I just
PC.
gotta say, I don't know if Capcom has been bought yet, but I'm really hoping that like no like big company buy. Well, if Nintendo buys them, I'll be alright. But personally, I just hope that Microsoft or Sony doesn't acquire them because it's gonna be the whole Banjo-Kazooie.
I see that. I just don't think I want Nintendo to buy some stuff from them, like Phoenix Wright or something.
Yeah, at least
But something like-
buy the IPs that like
That work for Nintendo, like Resident Evil.
If it wasn't for like, you know, Nintendo, Phoenix Wright and Mega Man like wouldn't be like, oh, and even Street Fighter, because Street Fighter 2, everyone played that on the SNES.
SNES, yeah, that was the shit there.
Yeah, that's where it all began.
But the thing is, I just with some franchises I can see it like that, but with something like Resident Evil, I honestly I don't know.
Because then,
I just think it works more with Sony, Microsoft, or something like that.
because then you also have a problem. Like if like all the big console companies end up acquiring different properties from Capcom, then it might end up like canceling out like any future potential crossovers that they could have.
I
Like,
guess.
like another fighting like Capcom game or a Project Cross Zone sequel or something.
I guess. Wouldn't it work like Platinum is now, because Platinum, like, you know, they made Wonderful 101 and Bayonetta 2
Yeah.
exclusive. Then
And-
there's the
and-
Xbox One exclusive and, you know, the
And-
other stuff.
And yeah, and you know, because Platinum Games published it on Nintendo, the Wonderful 101, it now has like representation in terms of trophies and music in Smash Brothers. And that's like technically a third-party franchise.
So, Caesar, you're buying Bayonetta 2, right? Like, I don't have to force you to.
You want me to?
It's a 2-in-1 game
It's
deal.
2 games for
Buy
1,
it.
even if you don't like it. It's you paid essentially 1 game for 2. I mean, you paid for 1, but you get 2.
I'm kind of glad they're doing like that, like, because releasing Bayonetta 1 on the Wii, that's perfect. So then that way you don't have to go back to the
Yeah.
the PS3 or Xbox 360 version of the game, and then you have to like.
Even
start
though,
from
well,
there.
actually, the 360 version was good. PS3 version for Bayonetta
Yeah,
1
I
was
heard.
pretty bad.
I heard it was not good.
It was when the PS3 was kind of sucking, basically.
I'm assuming that with the porting of the game to the Wii U, it's probably way better and probably has like, you know, what
It's
Bayonetta
definitely
2 has
better
going
than
for it.
the PS3 version. I don't know what the 360, but I bet money it probably is.
Yeah. Because why would they just re-release it if they're just gonna like directly port the badness of it?
It's so weird, because I remember when the Wii U came out, and some stuff like Darksiders and Assassin's Creed
It's
were
on
coming
Wii
out
U.
for it. It's on Wii U now.
And now that's a Call of Duty Ghost and
Call of Duty and all that, yeah.
or Black Ops 2, whichever it was. I think
But
it was Black Ops.
apparently
But
it
now it's
wasn't.
stopped.
It wasn't as good as on the 360 and PS3 version. I'm like, well, how does that make sense? The Wii U is better, like technically speaking.
It's yeah. They say it's more powerful than the 360 and PS3
It is!
combined.
The 360 and the PS3 don't even have a gig of RAM.
So how can it be terrible? It's the companies that like are porting this
It's
over
the
to the
porting
system.
that's probably pretty bad, I would say.
Well, then they should
Some
just.
stuff came out great.
Well, they should put effort into it then.
There's one game, Deus Ex Human Revolution, that they ported it to Wii U and it was great. It was better than the 360 and PS3 version. But then there's some like Assassin's Creed 3 which actually ended up being worse somehow. Which I don't get.
I don't know. There's always got to be some sort of like, you know, stupid thing going on when it comes to porting these games. I don't know what the problem is.
Mainly it's Ubisoft, they fucking suck at porting. As a PC guy, I hate them. I hate them. They're always terrible at that.
EA, you know what happened? They had like these two, like, you know how they release a new sports game, like, you know, sports every single year on all 3 consoles? So, the Wii version, I don't know about the 360 or PS3, but the Wii version of one of the FIFA games, it's literally a rehash of the exact same game from the previous year.
Yeah,
like,
I heard
think
that.
2013, I think it was, like, a new game, and in 2012, they took everything from that and they just plastered a new title screen on top of it.
Yeah.
It's like the same freaking game.
That's,
At the same price.
Do you remember when they released a Madden game on Wii, but it only sold like 26,000 copies, and then they
Jeez.
stopped it after that, just like, fuck it. We're never releasing a Madden on Wii again. They're so done with that. They're like, we have the highest sales with football games. Well, gee, you're the only one who can make them. Of course you're gonna have the highest sales.
I agree with what Lauren said. Like, what happened to EA, really?
EA Sports.
EA
game.
sports.
Sports and more sports.
Sports. For $599 US.
They fucked up a lot. A lot.
They do.
Remember Sin City? Just like always online. Why? It's like, oh, it has to be. Oh, just kidding.
Why?
It doesn't have to be. We just wanted it to be. I still haven't bought that game, and I probably never will. Because
Is it even good?
It wasn't. I heard it wasn't even that good. I heard the older Sim Cities were better.
That's really terrible. You know you have a terrible reputation if your older games are better than your newer ones.
I hope they don't mess up Dragon Age Inquisition or Star Wars Battlefront. I hope they don't mess that up. Dragon Age 2 was shit. It was awful.
Disney is going to be at their ass if they screw up any of the Star Wars games.
Oh my god. Disney, Mickey Mouse will just come knocking on the doors like,
He'll come, he'll get all the Marvel superheroes, all the Disney characters, like the Kingdom Hearts characters too, like while
they're
they're at
gonna
it.
burn down the headquarters.
Burn down EA.
I just see Mickey Mouse just beating the shit out of the EA CEO, like, listen,
they're literally in the process of creating the best game ever made on the planet, and then they come and destroy EA, and it's never released.
It's like if Star Wars Battlefront does not get universal acclaim and it doesn't work, Mickey Mouse will kill someone.
Especially since they made all those previous games non-canon. It better be good.
Do you want my foot up your ass, bitch? Just like, yeah.
Does he look like a bitch?
Speaking of Star Wars, remember that Star Wars game from that E3 that looked good?
I know.
1313? And it's just gone. It's dead.
Yeah, it got canceled,
boy.
didn't it?
Oh, is this, Yep.
Would
you know what to do, Caesar?
Keyblade or
Huh? You know what to do?
Bombs.
I can't wait to bomb some dongos.
Can't wait to bomb some of the dongos. King the Dongo. I can't wait to bomb you. I still think there should be CDI Link DLC.
Just for shits and giggles.
Yeah.
Oh, Wizworld has betrayed me.
At the king.
How dare that?
My boy.
How
We never see the king. It's like,
We never do.
like we only saw him in the Zelda cartoon and in the CDI games.
My boy.
Am
My
I really
boy.
being betrayed by evil jewelry? Yes, you are, Sia.
My boy. Hyrule Warriors is what all true warriors strive for. Hyrule is what all true warriors strive for.
Bombs? You want it?
It's yours, my friend. Volga. Who's Volga?
Ah, this guy's annoying me. I can't beat. Get out of my way, Volga.
That sounds like it's some sort of energy drink. Volga.
It's sad how he looks intimidating in this game, yet he's still piss easy.
I like how you just have infinite bombs, though.
I guess that's a thing with maybe Dynasty Warriors game. You just have
Well,
infinite
you know, in
everything.
Zelda games, if you can have, like, really small pockets with huge items inside, then I'm pretty sure you can carry an unlimited amount of bombs. Good luck getting past an airport with all that stuff. Like, you literally have to, like, take all the bombs out of your pockets, like, infinite amount of them.
She's like, where's he getting all these bombs?
Don't press that button!
Sierra, you should look out the list of films Marvel announced for Phase 3. It's like Doctor Strange, a new Guardians of the Galaxy. Avengers 3 is going to be split up into 2 parts. Infinity Wars, part 1 and 2.
Please tell me, is Spider-Man going to be in any of them?
I wish... Spider-Man is a big part in Civil War, if you read the Civil War comic.
Yeah, he is.
Which is why I'm curious to see how it's going to work without him.
They need to get him from Sony. Like, if you don't want to buy him, fine, but just at least, like, you know, at least get the rights to him.
I love the logo for Guardians of the Galaxy. It's just too rare. But yeah, Infinity Wars is in part 1 and 2. Release year. Black Panther.
Jeez, I might have a family by then. Nah,
I can't wait for Inhumans, actually. I read that.
Doctor Strange. Get that guy from Sherlock to do it.
Yeah. And Captain Marvel, I hope it's the female Captain Marvel. I found her way better.
Probably will be.
Yeah. Black Panther. That's awesome. I love Black Panther. And yeah, that's Phase 3 right there. That's gonna take a while. 2019, here's 5 more years.
Come on, King the Dongo.
Well, they have enough, like, to go until 2028.
Yeah. Jesus Christ.
Come on, King the
Crazy.
Dongo. I need you to open that
When
mouth.
the Marvel Cinematic Universe is over, we should just have a marathon. Just watch it all.
We're gonna be knocked out by
Come
then.
on, King the
I really hope
Dongo.
Stanley survives through all of this. Like, honestly, like, I'm so serious.
That guy's so old, I'm
He's in
surprised.
his 90s. Like, God bless him, man.
That guy's awesome.
Say,
We need him to, like, just in case, God forbid, but just in case, he should just film the cameos for all his future films.
Just in case.
Like, put him in front of a green screen, do something.
Like for Black Panther, just having like a South African town, like reading a newspaper.
Because I'm assuming if they have all the movies ready for until 2028, then they should have, like, get started on all the scripts for all of them in advance. So they should probably just, like, start writing all the cameos.
I never was into that 4. I keep saying 4, like the number. So I have no idea who Ragnarok is. Is that like big?
I can't remember what, like, it has something to do with comics, yeah, but I can't remember if it was like a location.
Civil War is a big part
It's
of
really
really, which is why I'm like, they don't have Spider-Man, but he was like one of the biggest parts of it.
Yeah, it's like, he like the
Fucking
guy,
Sony, just sell it off. Your movies are shit. Alright, well I guess maybe Spider-Man 2 wasn't that bad, but still.
Oh, and we also need Wolverine.
Oh yeah.
So we need like Fox in this as well.
Yeah,
Or
Fox.
American.
Fox has X-Men and Fantastic Four.
Like, why does Disney still give them to these companies? Like, really,
I don't know.
just take them. But they
I wish
they already do better. Like, look, I'll give X-Men and Spider-Man like their
credit.
Their credit because I do legitimately like how it's going right now. But the thing is that I could tell
Yeah, I like
all the like Avengers Cinematic Universe films are better than
Way
those,
better.
at
They
least.
probably do it way
like
better.
like Spider-Man and the current X-Men films are good, but all the Avengers films are just way better. So they should just really just get them back.
I honestly wasn't never that crazy over like the X-Men trilogy, especially 3. 3 was awful. And then X-Men Origins Wolverine was awful. The Wolverine was good though.
Yeah, it was good. I like that in my opinion.
And the latest one.
The latest one was really good.
Yeah.
Days of Future.
And First Class was actually pretty good too.
Yeah, that one too. Like Days of Future's Past fixed everything.
Everything, which was just like thank you.
And that was the
Because
ultimate.
there was a lot that needs to be fixed.
That was literally the ultimate crossover film. Like they just brought in like 3 different like X-Men like films into one thing. Like they brought the First Class section in. They got the Wolverine in because that's a direct continuation. And then they got in technically Last Stand because they brought her back to life.
Fucking hate that movie.
Wasn't like Superman Returns or something like that the reason that they made Last Stand?
Oh my god. I don't know which one was worse. Superman Returns was boring.
This is why the DC animated films are way better than live action.
This is why DC animated anything is better than...
The only exception are the Batman films. But even
the Dark Knight trilogy.
Yeah, and the original trilogy, except for like Batman.
Well,
Robin.
some of the old Superman...
And Batman Forever, I heard, wasn't really that good either.
Batman Forever was not all that great. It's better than Batman and Robin.
Is either you like it or hate it?
I
Batman
actually
and Robin
liked
was
Val
really
Kilmer as Batman. I didn't think he was that bad. But it wasn't that good of a movie.
Yeah. Like, I understand they wanted a 60s approach, but how do you go from like this dark and gritty Dark Knight style Batman to Adam West style Batman?
Adam West!
A total genre shift. Let me see if we're still recording. Yep, we are.
Yeah.
Alright.
The first 2 Tim Burton movies were good though. And I'd say the first 2 Superman movies, with Marlon Brando were pretty good too.
Yeah.
Other than that, I can't think of any. When it comes to the Marvel Cinematic Universe, the only ones I didn't really like were Iron Man 2, Thor 2, and the Hulk movie. Those were really about it. Everything else I was actually a big fan of. Even 3, which I could see why a lot of people aren't that crazy for. Since they changed, what's his face? I forgot his name.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, so Caesar just finished the first level, so what are we gonna do now?
The second one.
Alright.
2 comes after 1.
Where are you gonna be?
Are you gonna be the energy drink guy? He even looks like an energy drink mascot.
That's a pretty creepy energy drink mascot. I don't know if I'd want to drink something with that thing on it. I feel like I'm gonna die.
Definitely almost.
Maybe you should play as him to level him up. It's only level 10. You
Why
did
not?
say you want to 100% this game, which I think you're crazy for trying to do that, but so you're gonna have to get him to level 99 eventually.
5-hour energy. Hours of energy now. Death later.
Definitely. It might as well be that, because you knock out once the 5 hours gone.
Meanwhile, Katara narrates the story again about how the Fire Nation attacked.
Is that really Katara's?
I don't know, it sounds like her.
It does sound a bit like.
And then they show a map that looks like the Avatar World's map.
Holy shit, Avatar and Zelda Hyrule Warriors
DLC
crossover
confirmed.
confirmed. You heard it here first, folks.
Calling it right now. Look, see?
Holy shit,
That looks
does.
so much
Look at
like
that! They even have like 4 symbols.
They have the Earth, Water, and Fire Nation, and that's the Earth Nation, Air Nation right up there.
Damn.
Unless Hyrule Warriors is the prequel to Avatar.
It's a prequel.
Avatar secretly takes place in the Zelda universe. It's like one of the incarnations. And for the first time, the protagonist is not Link.
For once.
This just begs for crossover, really.
It does. I love it when they do crossovers.
Yeah. As long
Like
as it
Marvel
looks
vs. Capcom. That was like one of the first like really huge ones.
I got so excited when I saw that arcade machine in the pizzeria. It's all the
Man,
time.
arcade machines.
Sp-
I remember the last time I was excited to even see one.
Spider-Man and Mega Man and Wii U, my mains in Marvel.
And then
Marvel 2.
Phoenix Wright and
And
Marvel
then
vs.
Phoenix
Capcom
Wright,
3.
finally Marvel 3. I just wish that they would have ported that to Wii U. I don't know why they still haven't. But then again, they don't have the contract
Ported it
anymore.
to Vita.
They ported it to Vita, but they didn't port it to like Wii U or at least 3DS because they had Street Fighter 4 on that.
Yeah, they had I forgot which version they had on 3DS, but it was one of the later versions.
Yeah, like Super Street Fighter 4
Yeah.
arcade edition.
Arcade edition, yeah. It was
Turbo
3.
Alpha.
I thought it said 3D edition somewhere there too, but I can't remember. Nintendo loves that. It's just like 3DS, put 3D in the title.
Yeah.
N64, put 64 in the title. Super Nintendo, put
Wii U,
Super in the title.
put U in the title.
And they do!
At least GameCube, they never put GameCube in the
Cube.
title.
Put Cube in the title, that'd be weird.
Like Super Mario Cube World.
I would actually play that. That sounds interesting.
That sounds like
That's-
putting Mario in the Minecraft universe. That's what it is. I'm still
The
sad.
plot of the game is Mario trying to kill Herobrine. It's like to finally end his evil reign.
I'm still sad that there probably might not be a Minecraft port to Wii U. 'Cause-
Especially now that Microsoft
yeah, especially because of that.
bought it.
It's still coming to PS4 and Vita as planned.
Yeah, they
but-
have to do that or else
Yeah.
they'd be fucked. Like legally
Wh-
fucked.
Which, for the first time in history, technically makes it the first Microsoft title published on a competition's console.
Yeah.
Not counting the rare games on DS, but still though,
Yeah.
because it would have made it so much easier because you have the gamepad with the screen right there. That makes it so much easier.
Definitely would have worked.
That would have legitimately.
Fucking Minecraft can load on a Texas Instruments graphic calculator. They
Exactly.
can port it to the 3DS if they wanted to. In fact, I hear there's a
they
version
can port it
coming
to
out
your
for graphic
microwave.
calculators soon.
They can port it to your microwave.
I actually recently started playing it on my Pocket Watch a while back. It's only in beta, but it's working.
Yeah, they might patch it up soon.
They'll add the hunger bars.
The hunger bar here. They'll actually add the pickaxe.
Right now it's just a fist, so it's a little hard to build anything.
It's a little hard to actually mine.
Build anything. You can only mine fucking wood.
You can only craft, you can't mine though.
It's in black and white also, but hey, it's working. That's how like accessible
You
Minecraft
see guys,
is.
it's Mario, it's not Luigi.
Damn, Caesar is good at video games. I can never be actually this good at this game.
Well, he kicks their asses all the time in Super
Smash.
Smash Bros.
He kicks my ass in everything we play over here.
Mario, you beat me at everything. You win at golf, you win at rock, paper, scissors, you win at
Yo,
life.
Caesar, fucking 1v1 me in Counter-Strike. Then we'll see who wins for once. There's no 1v1 in Counter-Strike anyway, we'd have to make teams. But even then,
Dive kick.
that's like my territory right there. Remember, I love when Dive Kick basically went Street Fighter, and they made an extra edition, and they
Yeah.
called it the Edition Edition.
Like dive kick, new edition. Dive kick, where you can now actually kick.
You dive and you kick.
You dive and we added that feature now, guys.
It's crazy how that game only has 2 buttons, yet it's actually pretty strategic with the way the characters are set up.
Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised to see that like Evo and everything.
I thought it was an Evo. That's definitely one of the most accessible fighting games ever.
I know, because it's so,
Admittedly, a lot because of its simplicity.
it's
but
so
still.
easy.
But still, there's actually a bit of strategy to it, which is nice.
This guy, he brought his PS4 to my college. Like they connected it to the TV in the student lounge. They were just playing that all day during my break.
It's a fun game, actually. It's a
It
pretty
is,
fun game.
yeah. It looks like it's a really fun game. And yeah, you're right. It is strategic because it's all about who makes that move. You know,
Yeah, and so the characters, they're not all the same. They actually have different, you know,
like stats and everything.
like some of them might be slower than others, but
Yeah,
at the
they
same
might
time,
have
they
more
won't be able to recover as quickly, so, you know.
So it really is all about strategy. You gotta play
It
it
is.
right.
It's definitely...
You thought it wouldn't be competitive.
It's up there with one of the most accessible fighting games, along with Smash.
Damn right.
And along with Smash and anything that ArcSys makes, basically.
Yeah. How cute.
They recently released a sequel to Persona 4 Arena, the fighting game, on Persona 4 and 3.
Sweet.
And there's literally an auto combo button. It literally just does a combo for you by pushing a button. It's pretty
combo!
It's a pretty easy game to learn. It's
like,
hard to master, but it's easy.
Is it like how Street Fighter 4 3DS has like those automatic combo things on the touchscreen?
Yeah. Like that's kind of how it is with a button, because they want to make it accessible. Let's be honest, a lot of people who probably play JRPGs like Persona.
Yeah,
they might just play for the story, and that's literally what a lot of people did.
I appreciate, when they go out of their way to make something so hard to do simple.
It was still at Evo for a bit actually, which is kind of cool. Even it is actually pretty hard to master, but it's pretty easy to learn at the same time.
Yeah.
And that story mode was fucking long. I remember. I never played it, but I saw videos of it. Like I just watched it on YouTube because I'm terrible at fighting games.
Yeah, it's hard to be a master at it.
I know. I would have only bought it for the story, but it's on YouTube, so I just did that. It's so easy. Apparently, you could literally just like not move and just like keep hitting the attack buttons, and you probably still win. And then move on to the next cutscene, see what happens.
At least they're not as tough as going online and fighting someone.
Defeat him, though.
Well, I like how you can actually defeat the soldiers for not doing anything in this mode.
Yeah, fuck those soldiers. Kill every last one of them. You might as well be fucking tickling the enemies with feathers. It's like they're that useless.
The sad part is they probably still have more when you get to the actual game.
Damn.
These are just the casualties.
Oh.
This is what you get for not doing anything. And you get to steal their cash too. And their
Yeah! It's just like the pay that was gonna go to their families, is now yours. I can finally go home and feed my hungry family. Nope.
I was supposed to retire this week!
Supposed to retire.
For 60 years of standing there and doing nothing.
And then finally, it's just like, you're fucked. Just some one guy.
You're fired!
That's a disturbing move. What happens to them?
I don't know.
It's like they're going to the Shadow Realm.
Purple Realm.
Shadow Realm is canon.
Purple Realm. Silence!
I love the abridged movie where it's just like, the Shadow Realm, you know.
Oh, yeah.
Like, you mean hell?
Like, no, that dark purpley void thing that you go to when someone gets stabbed or they jump off of a building.
It's like, Yugi, I hate to break it to you, your grandpa's dead. It's like, oh.
I thought this was supposed to be a kid's movie. Like, what?
He really did die in that movie, though. It's like, no,
He
none of
did.
Shadow Realm
And-
bullshit. He actually died.
And in the 4Kids version, too, he dies. Like, they don't even censor the movie except for the trading cards.
Which is hilarious. It's
That's
just
the
like, wow.
Like, both Pegasus and Grandpa die in the English version for, like, the first time in Yu-Gi-Oh! History. Because whenever someone got stabbed or they got killed or something, it was always Shadow Realm this, Shadow
Yeah, I was like,
Realm
oh,
that.
Shadow Realm.
Or they were just put in a coma for, like, the later series where there were no Shadow Realms in the future.
4Kids is just an odd company.
I will credit them for their music, though. And they did do a good job.
I'll credit them for...
I'll credit them for Pokemon and for great music.
I'll credit them for the voice of Joey Wheeler,
And for the-
Brooklyn accent
Okay,
representing.
yeah, and the voices, too. But
Kunao Chain.
but the lines they make them so
Brooklyn Rage.
How is it that a Japanese-born
Big
teenager
Drake.
has a Brooklyn accent? It doesn't make sense, but I love it.
You're speaking English. Joey, you live in Japan. You're supposed to be speaking English.
Why does he have a Brooklyn accent if he's a Japanese teenager?
Maybe his father was
His father was Brooklyn. That'd be funny.
That'd be
Baby Dragon!
Tom Wizard, do your thing.
Kunao Chain!
Rocket Warrior in defense mode.
Shout out to that voice actor and to the
Yeah,
voice actor
Wayne
for
Grayson,
Yugi.
Dan Green, friggin' awesome. Made my childhood.
They're like the only ones who kind of have a career, aren't they? Besides, everyone else from 4Kids is just like, yeah, no, we did that.
Well, Tristan later went on to do Yusei.
Oh yeah, Tristan, yeah.
He did a really great job as Yusei.
It's just like in Power Rangers, how Johnny Young Bosch is like the only one who actually made a career out of himself.
And this guy, Jason David
Oh yeah, and him. But Johnny Young Bosch, he's in like fucking every
he's
anime
like
ever.
voice actor, yeah, everywhere.
He was the main. You know what's funny? He was the protagonist and the antagonist in Persona 4. Kind of weird.
He's his own enemy himself.
It's like he's his own enemy.
He's his own greatest weakness.
It's so weird because they made an anime of it, and it's in anime it's the same as the game where they're voiced by the same thing.
Guy.
So it's just like he's talking to himself. In the game, the protagonist is mostly silent, but he talks a bit. Like he says "persona" and he yells some stuff in battle, but you can tell it's him because he has a distinct voice. So it's just like, holy crap, he's killing himself.
Look, Caesar, look, she's not even doing anything here.
Oh damn! That's your waifu you're killing
beating
right
the crap
there.
out of her.
That's your waifu right there, man.
You're the reason she can't beat Peach, man. You're not giving her a chance.
Caesar's face looks just like fueled with rage with memories of that death battle. Does it keep you awake at night? Like, do you wake up with a cold sweat, just like, what? I should not win that battle. Caesar's silent. He's so invested in the game. You guys should see Caesar when he plays. He has like a poker face on.
We need to get a second camera.
He has like a poker face on.
Are we still recording? Yep, we're still recording. Okay.
He gets so invested he barely talks. He's just a silent, just eyes dead onto the screen.
He looks like the ancient minister.
Who?
The guy from Subspace Emissary who turned out to be Robin.
Oh.
Who looked a lot like a dark mage. Or black mage rather. Victory!
Do you not pick up anything?
He just dances around the minions.
Whoa! Whoa!
Cyclops Piranhas. I just like how they're playing this totally heroic, like, intriguing, like, encouraging music for the villain. And look, he's being a dick to the camera guy now.
He's breaking the fourth wall.
Like, he just breaks Caesar's TV. Like,
You imagine, like, the TV actually breaks?
That's the
You gotta buy a new TV.
It breaks your Wii U, too.
You better hope you got an S rank on that mission.
No Smash for you!
Oh, Caesar, would you cry if that happened? Like your TV broke, so you wouldn't be able to play Smash?
You played the DLC levels first before playing the actual Hyrule Warriors, like, main story. You just wasted $60. Plus the money you spent on the DLC.
How much did you spend on the DLC? You bought a lot of DLC
yeah, how much is
for
the
Mario
DLC?
Kart 8 and for this. And for the others.
Caesar, how much is the DLC?
Yeah, how much did you not listen?
No. Well, this one was 28 in text. The Mario Kart 8 was, I forgot, but it wasn't that much.
Mario Kart 8 is tracks, right? And Link, right?
And
alternate colors for like Yoshi, which I like, and Shy Guy, which I like how like when you select the character, it actually takes them to a sub menu instead of like taking up the entire like space on the roster.
No. That'd be fucked up, just like
You know, like green Yoshi.
like I'm important, not you.
Well, alrighty.
Is it 7? Oh man, it's
yeah.
practically is.
Well, alrighty. So, ladies and gentlemen,
Whoa!
yeah, let's just turn it around anyways. Fortunately, due to sudden developments, this is all we can record to you guys for right now. So, any final words you guys want to say, like, about these levels that we just went through? Well, Caesar just went through, but any final words?
Basically, Caesar playing and me and Ray doing a podcast.
He's doing an
That's
episode.
practically what it was.
Basically.
So, any final words?
Any final words, Shadow, on the 2 levels?
Let me go here.
They looked fun. It's a good game. I'd say everyone should get it if they have a Wii U.
But like your Shadow, so weren't you happy of all those Gorons getting beat up?
Yes. Sure.
Yeah. You must have been shocked that I was beating up Zelda.
I was? I thought I was the evil guy. Should you be shocked?
Cynical.
Isn't she your waifu? Like you keep saying
Like
she's
you're
one of your
supposed to be the
waifus?
Luke Skywalker of this group, and you just went to the dark side. I bet you're Anakin Skywalker.
This is basically the end of episode 3. Except, you know, without him getting burned and everything.
At least I leveled C up and Wizro.
Oh yeah.
By 1.
Yeah, good luck 100% in this, by the way. That's gonna take a long time.
A very long time.
Let's see if Caesar can beat the completionist.
Yeah, a very long time.
I wonder, Caesar should have timed it.
Oh, we should have.
So-
Well, there's gonna be a timer in the YouTube video, so.
Yeah.
Alrighty. So, ladies and gentlemen, that's all we have
Yeah.
time for right now. So,
Yeah, it's gonna take a long time to level all of these up.
Yep.
The highest one is Link at 69, and the lowest one is Wizro at level 11.
11, wow. 69?
oh,
Oh!
Shout out.
Should we show the levels of the warriors?
yeah, if you want to show off your warriors, like that's the last thing for the video.
Alright, Link is at 69,
Oh!
Impa is at 47, Sheik is at level 50, Lana is at level 48, Zelda is at level 55, Ganondorf is at level 48, Girahim is at level 43, Fi, I guess it's pronounced Fi because the...
Fee, fi, fo,
Fee,
fum.
fi-
You know what?
I was just about to say that, damn it.
Fi or Fi, how I pronounce it, at level 48, Zant at level 41.
What the hell's with his head?
He's crazy.
He's a maniac.
Midna at level 57. Agatha, whose Harrington's game I still question to this day, at level 47.
She was like a Japanese schoolgirl.
She's basically a lolly.
A lolly, oh god, she is!
That's what she is, basically.
Oh no!
Can we please move on?
Yeah. Princess Ruto at level 45.
Who wears the dress now?
Yeah, apparently.
Nice icicle nipples.
The dress looks like it's conjoined to her body.
Yeah, and apparently she still needs someone to carry her. Ugh. Freaking prima donna.
Hey!
Even
Darunia,
Midna carries herself.
yeah, freaking Princess Ruto still needs someone to carry her. It's like when the level ends, like now it's ended. I need someone to carry me. Freaking prima donna. Darunia at level 49. Sia at level 21. Volga at level 23.
Energy mascot.
And the mascot,
Wizro.
at level 11.
The mascot.
This is like the psychic.
That'd be a creepy mascot.
I can imagine like a reality show about them. Alright then, ladies and
With a
gentlemen.
laugh track and everything, it's just like, oh!
It's like Scooby-Doo laugh track, like.
Like
That's
that.
actually pretty accurate.
Oh, I guess I did it accurate. Maybe I should be the next Scooby laugh thing.
The Scooby laugh.
Like you just audition for Scooby's laughing and you just use the same track every episode. You get paid for it. Like
Yeah.
here's your next check. Here's your next
Oh,
check.
Erica, I mean, you can still stay if you want. Like,
I don't know. Tomorrow I have school, and then the whole thing with my
Yeah.
nephews.
I mean,
That's the
not
thing.
until like maybe 8.
I don't know.
Well, alright then, ladies and gentlemen. So we're gonna end it right here. So thank you for watching this
If we would have
episode.
stayed longer, we didn't fucking spend 30 minutes at Rite Aid.
Thanks, Caesar.
Caesar, he's like a connoisseur of candies. Just like, no, I am a man of refined taste. I must pick the best.
It's Halloween, by the way, ladies and gentlemen. This video will probably be up afterwards.
Yes.
So, ladies and gentlemen, please subscribe. If you like this video, then like it, share it, comment, share with your friends. I know I said that already.
Share it again.
HD remix twice. So yeah, like I said before, stay subscribed to Team Triforce. Look out for our podcast. Subscribe to our channels, all in the description. Eric, thank you for joining us today.
Yeah.
And yeah, thanks for watching, ladies and gentlemen. See you guys in the next episode where we will do more games. Peace.
Life Wars next time.
Waifu.
Next F battle confirmed.
Oh my god. I'm remembering the conversation we had outside, and I couldn't imagine having to explain to my English teacher what a waifu was if he actually used that word in the senior trip.
We'll have an episode about it later. Alright. Good night, everyone.
We're not doing that. We're not doing that. We have to explain everything.
We're doing it.
No, we're not. I'm not gonna be part of it.
Good night, everybody.